Hi, I'm Dennis Melton in Denver, Colorado. This video essay will answer the 4 questions required for instructor certification. Let's get started. My first exposure to golf was watching Shell's Wonderful World of Golf back in the early 60s, sitting with my grandfather in front of a small black and white TV, watching names like Snead, Casper, Hogan, Nelson lead the way and introduce America to maybe the world's greatest game. They were followed later by the next generation of stars of Palmer, Player, Nicklaus, Trevino. For me, it just made things more interesting. As a son of a career military officer in the Marines, we were stationed at Camp Pendleton in North San Diego County. There happened to be a great golf course on the base. That was my first opportunity to swing a golf club. However, as things went along, golf took a back seat to baseball, football, and track throughout high school and college years. As a college quarterback and pitcher, the opportunity to play golf was usually restricted mostly to benefit tournaments and friends that want to go out and enjoy themselves on a weekend and be outside. Career and family obligation continued to take interest away from golf. And mountaineering, I had the opportunity to climb several major peaks and own and race NASCAR-style cars, kept golf to weekend rounds and charity tournaments. I've spent most of my life volunteering and part-time coaching and teaching in a variety of capacities, both in the corporate world as well as youth, high school, and collegiate football, baseball, swimming, and triathlon. I decided to go through the Olympic Training Center's coaching college as my daughter showed and displayed a lot of potential and interest in the sport of swimming. She was obviously a gifted swimmer with a work ethic that would allow her to succeed, set several state records, and finish with an accomplished collegiate career. Finally, as family and career responsibilities subsided, the daughter graduated college and married just this last year, more time was available to pursue the game and my passion for playing and teaching the game of golf. I've taught for several years with friends, family, business associates as primary clients. I found I really enjoyed teaching and the rewards of helping introduce others to the game while learning and improving and enjoying the game myself. I'm interested in being part of the Hank Haney instructor program for several different reasons. The first one was understanding and realizing the approach that Hank takes to teaching and utilizing a plan. I'm a big believer in that we all have to have plans, whether it's on the golf course, the game of life, your financial plan, building a business plan to have a successful Hank Haney Academy. Any of these all require a plan, and to me, when I started reading that was at the heart of his teaching methods, that definitely got my attention. Obviously, he has a recognized positive brand image, which I think is important from a marketing standpoint and the kind of people that I want to be involved with. Also, another part that I found that I really can relate to is the committed use to the state-of-the-art and technology. I'm a big believer in the use of technology as a training tool and used it in both the corporate world as well as in individual athletic and academic pursuits. Again, I just think that's important, and it's obvious that they've spent time and are on the cutting edge of doing so. I think he also understands the importance of marketing. You look at the materials that have been developed on the website. This is a competitive business. People need to have a way to display themselves and to separate yourself from the thousands of other instructors that are out there. I think the marketing materials and obvious interests and understanding that it's necessary to be able to go out and sell yourself and this program is vital to being successful. And the use of a continued certification and career growth model, I think is really important. I think it gives all of us as instructors, whether we're beginners or been in it for 30 years, the next level to go to where you continue to grow and strive as both as an instructor and as a human being. After just looking at all the different alternatives that are out there, this truly is the best of the best, to where if you want to learn how to teach the game of golf, there isn't a better place to go. What do I see myself doing 5 years from now? Number one would be managing a Hank Haney Golf School Academy, maybe somewhere in a warmer climate than Colorado. Continuing to share my passion for golf with family, friends, and students. Helping to recruit, train, retrain new great golf instructors. There seems to be a lot of golf instructors, but how many great ones there are, at least in my experience, is pretty limited. Continue to help grow and diversify the game of golf. Continue sharing and enjoying my life with my wife for over 30 years, and maybe 5 years or less, becoming a grandparent. Traits to make a great golf instructor. Truly has to have a passion for the game of golf and teaching. Must be patient. Things do not happen when you want them to. There's not a timeline that everybody always can meet. You've got to be patient on both the teacher side, the instructor side, and the student side. Be an excellent communicator. The ability to break down complex movements into singular tasks that can be easily learned and repeated. A good instructor needs to continually want to learn themselves. Never stop learning. As a student, no matter what your age, I think is really critical to stay on top of your game. You've got to be organized. You've got to know when and where and what you're supposed to be doing, or you become overwhelmed. Not that there's a huge amount of paperwork in this business, but scheduling, course management, all the different things that you need to do, you've got to be organized or you just won't get it done. Good instructor understands and utilizes today's technology. No way around it. Good instructor guides, motivates, encourages, and supports the students. Maybe this is a little more on the coaching side, but it's all part, they blend together. A great instructor is a good listener. If you can't hear and understand what your student's going through, what they're telling you, whether there's body language or verbally communicating, you'll never be able to connect. A good instructor is confident. Things are not always going to go your way, but if you start doubting yourself, your students will too. And finally, a good instructor gives back to the community. They volunteer, they participate, they sponsor various activities. I guess that's a lot. I hope I can live up to a few of these, and look forward to being part of the Hank Haney Golf Instructor family.